Tess, thank you for that great segment. We're out in the garden with Dave, the garden guy, and it looks like somebody raked out here. I know you didn't do that. There is no way you did work out.
Scotty, I know one thing. You didn't do it. I did it. There's a rake right there proves it. I guarantee you Bobby wasn't out here doing it. Bobby's our illustrious cameraman. But we're talking about all these herbs you can grow out here in Arizona.
It's a good time, isn't it?
It's a great time of year to grow this stuff, and this stuff does especially well in well-drained soils.
Okay.
So lots of lava sand. Bobby's got it right over there. In the soil or in a pot. You're going to see a lot of these herbs that are growing in pots. You can see a lot of
lava sand. Is that something you picked up on the beach in San Diego and you bag it and sell it?
I mean, you know what? It's good stuff, but it actually was mined, unlike what he wants to tell you. And then we bag it up, of course. But it's great stuff. Helps with drainage. It's got paramagnetic qualities, and it obviously helps out with these herbs. And let's talk a little bit about these herbs. There's a lot of herbs you grow out here. Here's one that's called rue right here. And not only does rue work out well for, well, repelling a lot of cats and dogs, but at the same time, it works well as an insect repellent, natural, of course. And we use it all the time. We use it as in a tincture. And a lot of the stuff's usually either in a tincture and a tea. And here's one of my favorite, rosemary. Now, I know you eat a lot of beef. And rosemary will work out well on taking or extracting a lot of those cancer quality or cancer causing type of chemicals out of the beef itself. Now, rosemary also does very well out here. The upright does especially well. And you can use it when you're making those shish kebabs. In fact, you can let these long spears just grow straight up, cut them off, shish kebab onto them, and it works out fantastic, you know, and it's a great little herb out here in the desert Southwest. You can smell it. It just smells fantastic.
It does.
Another one we do, lots of lemongrass. In fact, lemongrass is one of those magical herbs, as is oregano, which we're going to talk in a few minutes. But these are all different types of herbs and not only help with flus and are antiseptic in their qualities and fevers and colds, but in cancers too. So this is something we use. Now this guy's going to require a little bit of afternoon shade. And Bobby, go up to our afternoon shade. This is the way we grow our gardens out here in the desert Southwest. Lots of trees on the western exposure.
Wait, so let me ask you something. When you see in your grass these long things sticking up, that's not what that is
Go ahead and smell that, dude. You're going to smell and you're going to be able to tell the difference right away. Just crush it up and you can smell it. It's a lemony kind of smell. Works out fantastic.
It does smell lemony.
It is. It's incredible.
You know what you're talking about.
You know what? It is incredible what the garden guy knows sometimes. He gets lucky every once in a while. Here's one more I want to talk about, oregano. You can see it right here. Now, this is one of those magical type herbs that we're going to talk about in the second segment. This is an herb they've proven that helps fight a lot of different types of cancers, flus, colds, and it works out fantastic in a tincture. What I mean by that, mix it with a little bit of vodka, and you can actually make tinctures out of this stuff. Basil's another one, and when we get back, I'm going to show you an herb from India. Grows fantastic out here. Not only does all the stuff that we talked about earlier, but is a great depression fighter. So we'll talk about that.
You're always so happy. You're also going to explain what this is coming up?
Well, that is my teapot that I'm missing the lid to, but I'll find that lid here pretty soon. So, Scotty, you know what? You always got to go for something I messed up on in my segment. But that's okay. I'm an amateur. He's the professional.
No, I think you did pretty well. Gina, just more proof that Dave the garden guy is an expert in gardening, and as it turns out, he's a doctor too.
No, not the doctor.
Doctor
just
of the garden. How about doctor of the garden?
I like that, Dr. Garden Guy. Okay, we'll go with that, Gina. Gina, back to you.